I really like Kikyo from Inuyasha. I like how selfish she is, how petty, how ugly she can appear. Like you get these good shots of her now and again of just looking exasperated and so done with the world. And really, I just like everything about her, and I can't stop thinking about her. Uh, Growing up, I think I was the same. Watching the anime, she was a fan favorite character of mine. Couldn't probably put it into words then, but I can now. I think it's really cathartic to watch a character just act so self-destructively and selfish with like no endgame in mind. Because me as a human being, been there, done that, right? Where things don't go your way, and you think about like, what if I just went ape shit, right? Like that kind of shit. But you don't, because that's not the optimal move. It won't benefit your end game to go ape shit and break relationships or whatever. But Kikyo doesn't care. She has no future as a dead clay woman. So she just goes around causing mischief. Relationships be damned. And it's cathartic. Watching someone just be able to do that and get away with it. Because she's got like Mary Sue powers too, in that she does all this, but she can get away with it because like she's talented. And she's got like magic spiritual shit. Like from years of practice that, she might as well, right? Like she did all that priest shit for years, and what did it get her? So she might as well use what she's got to be evil and go ape shit. Again, I can get behind that. And I think it's really cool how they have a character like that in a thing like Inuyasha, which is all about battling ghost stories and demons and folklore and shit. Because Kikyo's literally a ghost story. A woman who comes back from the dead as nothing but a rage of emotions. That's like every ghost story ever made. And like the most classic ghost story ever made. And you just have like Kikyo embody that as a main character. I think that's really badass. It ties together the shonen ghost story appeal of Inuyasha with the romance relationship stuff of Inuyasha and Kagome. It's just all of that in a single character. Really expertly done. I love it. Until I don't. Kikyo kind of falls off, because of course she does. It's like a 600 page... 600... if only it were 600 pages. Only 600 pages. It's like a 600 volume thing. We run out of ideas and the avenues of intrigue we travel down to make things go on. They're not conducive to the kind of character Kikyo was at the inception of things. So eventually, they have her, I guess, get over her pettiness, which is frustrating because they explain early on in the story that you can't as a ghost. You're stuck as you are because you need to be alive to change. I thought that was kind of cool. How she was just going to exist as this entity, always bringing people back to the past and never changing until eventually just burning out. But eventually they just like forget she's a ghost and have her act really normally and try to do things that are conducive to stopping the bad guys, which is just like not entertaining to watch because she was brought up as this character who just caused trouble for selfish human reasons. It was a fun paradox, right? Because she's a ghost, and ghosts are based on human yearnings and stuff, and it's just like really frustrating to see that go away in favor of her just being like a damsel in distress, because that's all like that came of Kikyo late in the story of Inuyasha. She would always like try to do something and like fail at it, or it just looks stupid, like in the things she was trying to do. Because like, why do you suddenly care about beating Naraku, girl? You literally told me you didn't, and like you were doing things for the lulz. It's frustrating. You hate to see the girl boss disappear. But, I forgive Rumiko. I got a lot out of Inuyasha for what was there. I'm still thinking about it. I'm not like left hopelessly bitter. There was enough good for me to go like, damn, Kikyo was cool. If nothing else. She was doing that shit weekly for like 10 years. Rumiko. I get it. I gotta let it go.
You're Inuyasha's older brother.
The girl named Kagome. You truly must loathe her. Or are you merely testing her powers?
I loathe all things. I despise every living creature who is bound to time.
So good.
Lord Sesshomaru, are you certain it was a wise decision to let that woman go free?
Are you blind, Jockin? That woman is already dead.